Some of this will be basic to some of you who have been around with us for a few years, but part of doing what I call the Marketing Boost 101 is, can everybody see my screen?
Yes.
Cool. Marketing Boost 101 is to just make sure and remind people of the basics, kind of like in football, and you forget what's going on. We go back to basics, go back to blocking and tackling, and make sure we've got an idea of what's working, what's not, and what you have available to you that you may or may not even be aware of. So let's start with one of the first things I wanted to jump in and talk about. It's been coming up a lot. I hear, all through last year and through this year, still people doubting whether travel incentives would be a good idea or not. So I just wanted to point out a couple of articles of people, the tone of what's going on right now in travel. So, for example, Airbnb is an article here on Bloomberg that Airbnb, the CEO of Airbnb says um, even as a in 2021 will be a probably a boom travel year as people are going to be traveling more and not so much. No one's really interested, as he describes, in business travel right now, but people want to get into meaningful travel with family and friends and what have you. And he expects a mega boost in uh, travel this year, 2021. CNBC reported here again the most optimistic U.S. airline prepares for post pandemic travel boom. So, this is Allegiant Travel, and they are revamping and expecting to, they do a lot of regional travel throughout the country, and they're expecting to have a mega year. Let's take a look at another thing here. See CNBC Kramer, the famous Kramer from CNBC, is predicting that 2021 is going to be a boom here in this country. And he says, I don't think people are ready for it. Kramer said on Squawk in the Street, when I speak to the pharmaceutical companies, they think it's going to be a boom. Transportation companies think it's going to be a boom. This may be the sky's the limit situation. The hospitality and travel industries have been among the most challenged during coronavirus, but people are essentially sick and tired of being locked down. They are they are over. Most of us are getting. The Washington Post says. Let's see if I can get rid of this. Average vaccines. The vaccine news has led to a spike in travel bookings for 2021 and beyond. So again, for various reasons, people are sick and tired of being locked down. The biggest thing that in a number of polls that people miss is travel. And if you're with Marketing Boost right now, now is the time to be using travel incentives to boost your business. People are definitely going to be taking you up on your offer to grab a hold of a complimentary trip or a hotel savings card or even one of the restaurant savings cards, since people have been locked down out of restaurants as well over most half the country or more. So I would not be hesitating at all to think, I don't know about travel incentives. Trust me, are booming. We're seeing a big boost in sales for our other travel websites, bookvip.com, unsold.com, etc. So let me jump into some of the benefits, member privileges. How many of you would agree right now we're sick and tired of being, oh my God, I didn't realize I got people in a waiting room that I didn't approve. Let's see what I can do about that. The biggest travel year in history because people are tired of the lockdown, and they are, you know they're just ready to go. And so there's a lot of people that are a lot of experts are predicting mega travel for 2021. So don't be afraid to be using marketing or travel incentives. So we have vacation incentives, complimentary trips, we have hotel savings cards, and we offer restaurant certificates. Those are the three main products that are available to you in the form of incentives. Um, We own and operate, a number of travel companies in the United States, and we have call centers in the U.S., Mexico, Asia Pacific, Dominican Republic, state-of-the-art operations, et cetera, where we service our clients. We're aligned with all types of major brands and around the world and travel incentives. All right. We already mentioned we do the hotel savings cards, the complimentary vacation certificates, and the restaurant certificates. So jumping in to how you can use these. I mean, we've got people on this phone that are on this call that are using them for prospect engagement, referral rewards, lead generation, contest and sweepstakes, fundraisers, first day incentives, meaning if you buy it on the first day or whatever, depending upon what kind of sales operations you do, you might say, if you buy while I'm here today in person, I can throw in this bonus trip, et cetera, et cetera. Loyalty programs and sales contests for your own staff, stuff like that. Or for a downline, if you're in multi-level marketing. Let's see here. We have complimentary trips from 4 days and 3 nights, hotel stays and resort certificates in now over 125 destinations around the world, all over the US, places like Orlando, Vegas, Daytona Beach, Myrtle Beach, Branson, and many more. You notice Gatlinburg, we recently had to remove Gatlinburg for temporarily. And again, we are nimble and we have to move with the markets as they come and go. Because travel is booming, for example, our hotel partners in Gatlinburg, everybody is traveling, looking for destinations like Gatlinburg that they can drive to. And it's become so popular right now that the hotel partners we have don't need our help selling empty hotel rooms. So they're not willing, they're basically changing the deal for the time being. So that's one destination that we're currently, for the time being, taking off the market. But that's another reason why we have that 7-day activation rule. So they've got to activate within 7 days of receiving it. And that's because things can change. And this way you're not open to leaving promotions open and being liable to something that might change and us as well. So we make changes. Nobody's holding the bag because we've have that 7-day or the 30-day if it's a printed certificate. We've got the great vacations in Mexico, destinations like Cancun, Puerto Vallarta, Nuevo Vallarta, and Mazatlan. Overall, an amazing 125 destinations in 38 countries around the world. So our program is now available to business owners all over the world as well. So what else? The digital certificate, you send it out. Let's just jump right into Marketing Boost. For again, those of you that are new on the call, once you've got your membership and you're logged in, you come over here and you hit the vacation incentives here. You pick your business name will be here. And then you're going to select, for example, looks like I've reached my maximum I've got for this meeting. I set it at 100 and I've got more than 100 that want to get into the meeting. I tried to stream it to Facebook, but it wouldn't work for me like usual. All right, so let me see if I can approve more. Yeah, it's not happening. Well, all right, so back to the complimentary trips here. Your company name would be here. You're going to choose, for example, this country you want to send a vacation to, like the United States. You're going to choose a destination such as Chicago, for example. You're going to put the customer name in there, their email and their phone number, and you're going to agree that you acknowledge that group travel is not permitted. You can write a custom message in here, such as congrats, or thank you for your business, etc. And then send the invitation. Or you can click option to pay for it yourself, because you do have the option to pay for these certificates in it and provide the client with a truly free trip. If you want to pay that activation fee for them, to do that, you do need to fund your wallet. So right after I do that, I'm going to go ahead and unclick that, and then I can send this person Let me change the email address here. Send it to myself, and I can send myself a certificate. Okay. If I wanted to pay for it myself, all I have to do is click my wallet here and fund my wallet with a minimum of $500. And that will begin as you give away the trips with your wallet. It'll deduct it from your wallet and leave you with the balance. Okay. All right. So going back to the presentation. All right, here. So when you send that out, again, they get the email with the certificate, they click on it, they activate it within 7 days, and then they have currently 24 months to travel. Did somebody have a question about that part? Heard somebody looking to. What a shame. I've got more people wanting to get in than can fit in. All right, so this is what the digital certificates look like. This is an example of a little bit of what that looks like. And these, you're branded with your company name, the unique tracking number, and you can actually get paid. We'll cover that more in a moment. But you can get paid for giving away these vacation certificates. As people activate them, we pay commissions on the activations as well. All right. The hotel savings cards is a very cool product from $100, $200, $300, and $500 increments that you can give in currency to your prospects or your clients, or depending upon what your call to action is. The reason we have $1, $2, $3, or $500 currencies is based on what your call to action might be. I always try to train everybody to have for micro calls to action, give a micro incentive. Don't offer somebody a 5-night trip in Mexico to join your email newsletter. It sounds way too good to be true. It sounds stupidly good to be true that you're going to give me a 5-night trip to vacation just to, like my Facebook page or join my newsletter. And when you do that, instead of seeing an increase, you're likely to see, no activity or decrease in what you're looking for, the call to action, the fulfillment, the lead, or the purchase. So you've got to test what's going to work for you, for your market, and how you present it. But again, look for small calls to action, like $100 hotel savings card, for smaller micro calls to action, and a higher purchase item might be, or the $500, for example, hotel savings card. These are good. Hotel savings cards are good at over 1 million hotels worldwide, and the savings provide a discount. They don't provide $500 off of a $500 hotel room. They will provide a discount up to $500, for example. If you're giving away the $500 card, it'll provide discounts up to $500 for one booking or multiple, depending upon the discount. So they're going to receive a discount compared to retail. We're providing them our net wholesale rates. So if our cost is $50 for a night on a $100 hotel room, and they booked a 3-night stay, and the savings is $150 for the 3-night stay, then they're going to be able to, on their $500 hotel card, they're going to be able to use $150 in savings and still have $350 left over for their next hotel booking. So it's not a complimentary trip like the other certificate is, but there's no cost to activate this for you or your client. So these are easy and great to give away. And if the client uses it, great, they see savings. And if they don't, they never had to pay anything to activate, nor did you. Okay, let's see. Again, these are digitally sent out and via email. They activate it for free, and then they can immediately start navigating through our website called Book VIP Plus that gives them all of those discounts available to them. And as I said, it gives them a cash credit balance. Cash credits, for example, in this case, we're looking at a $100 hotel savings card. And so it shows an example. Here's a Renaissance Las Vegas hotel. The public price on Expedia, for example, is $339. and our price is $239. They're able to apply the entire $100 in savings on one night booking. All right, so that's kind of how that would work. And then we've got, so just different examples here. This PDF, by the way, is available for you to grab. This entire PDF I'm going through is available for you to see on the Facebook group. While I'm talking about that, let me jump over to the Facebook group and point out for all of you that are members for a long time or newbies, you may not be aware of what exists right here in the Marketing Boost group is the files section. If you click on the files section, there's a ton of documents and videos and what have you that it can be very useful to you, from the from videos, explainer videos for your client, for your end user, redeem vacations, how to use your trip video. The document I'm looking at, Marketing Boost Member Privileges Explained, lists, destination lists, all kind of information and content here that can be very valuable to you is right in the Facebook group. Back to the document. All right. So then we've got some idea how the hotel savings cards work. This can be changed in multiple currencies. They can come up here on top and change the language, change the currencies. And so this works in a ton of different countries all over the world in their own currency and in their own language. All right. The Dining Guru certificates are powered by the entertainment group, Dining Advantage, and these provide nearly 100,000 different offers from restaurants by zip code to your clients all over the US and Canada. They're currently only available for US and Canada consumers. Again, that's because we go through the entertainment group. We don't have the, this company's been around for who knows how many decades. If everybody remembers, the entertainment group used to be the company that sold your kids would go door to door and raise money selling those big fat coupon books in the old days, and raising money for high schools, for jam bands, for football teams and what have you. And they still exist. Now they go door to door, and the schools are still offering the digital version of this. But this $100 hotel, these $100 vouchers or what have you, if they're sold by schools, they're sold for a lot more money than are available to you as a Marketing Boost member because of the volume that we buy these in. So these cost $7.95 to activate. We don't make $1 on it. We're giving our complete net rate price directly from what we pay Dining Advantage on to you. And then your client gets to activate it and put in their zip code and see all the different offers that are available to them with restaurants, local restaurants and what have you in their area. There's more than restaurants too. There's all kinds of chains like oil change discounts and all types of different things that they can take advantage of with the entertainment card. Now you can pay for this for them. That $7.95 is an option for you to pay it for them, or you can use it as a lead generation program and say, given $100 gift cards, let the client choose to activate it for $7.95 or not. So, it's like it doesn't have to cost you a dime, or if they did buy something from you that you profited on substantially, you might want to go ahead and pay that $7.95 and send them on their hotel savings cards. One question that comes up often is, can you send the same client all 3 incentives? Yes, you can. And you can send as many hotel savings cards as you want to a client over and over again as well. And there is a way that they can actually put more of those cash credits onto their same account by going to, once they've created an account, then they can go in and to their settings, and they can accept another coupon code, and they can add more cash credits. So if you sent them using this as a loyalty program, you can send them additional savings cards. And again, they can save on travel anywhere, anytime. There's no 30-day advance notice on these hotel cards. These have some really cool benefits that the complimentary trips don't have. By now, many of you know the complimentary trips, they're fantastic, but they do have some rules, right? There's no group travel allowed. They do have to give us 30 days advance notice. They do have to activate prior to being able to see their dates and available hotels. And the hotel savings cards works exactly like shopping on Expedia. They shop first. If they like what they see, they buy it. And then they see their savings and they can do a comparison if they want. And they can go, and the website itself will show them when they're on the savings cards. It will show them what we call, let me see if I have an example of it here in the pictures. It will give them the compare public price. There'll be a drop down and it's going to show them what that room, what our cost is and what the cost, when you click on this compare public price, it will show them what the rates are on Expedia, on Priceline and elsewhere compared to our net rate. And then they can go, if they don't believe it, they can go directly to Expedia, shop for the same hotel for the same dates and see that the savings are real. So back to the dining card, let's move it along. The brands, some of them are national brands. Typically, if they are national brands, they're participating local franchises. They're not a national brand like McDonald's across the country is not necessarily a participating partner in these 250,000 offers and what have you. So it depends by zip code who's participating and who's not. Let's see. Then we offer all kinds of training materials on Marketing Boost. If you haven't taken advantage of some of this stuff, we provide one of the best Facebook marketing training available on the planet, a video breakdown, a tutorial, over the shoulder video while we go through and set up everything and show you how we built bookvip.com spending over, well over $40 million to date on marketing on Facebook alone, just for bookvip.com over the years. And that expertise we have shared with all of you here free for a product we used to sell for $995 as a standalone training product. We now include it free for all of you that are members. We offer Facebook advertising platform, Instagram ad training, there's YouTube advertising training, and then often we'll do webinars that will bring you from our partners, 𝗁𝗁 and our other CEO, Andy Small, not our other CEO, but our CEO, Andy Small. And we have the Final Mastermind is a great webinar series that you should look at. 𝗁𝗁, who we actually met 𝗁𝗁, one of our partners now. We brought him on as a partner, but we used to pay him over $30,000 a year as a consultant for Marketing Boost and Book VIP, and 35 grand a year we were paying him. And we brought him on as a partner essentially because to help us grow our different brands. And he's been a huge asset. And his entire mastermind series is in the platform for you to watch for free. And that's the kind of thing that many people paid him a ton of money for. So we're glad that he's on board. We do the monthly mastermind webinars, and we do success story webinars. And this is probably one of the least used items that many of you members are maybe not aware of or not looking into. But if you're once you're a Marketing Boost member, you can come down here and click on the members success story training and see all of the recent videos that the training, the previous webinars that we've done from Marketing Boost members that will show you, like Joe Kaufman here as an insurance agency, 18 ways to make money with Marketing Boost in direct sales by Joe Kaufman, an insurance agent. Travel industry marketing and restaurant industry marketing with Taylor Morgan. We've got people that have made over $300,000 using Michael Manziel, and he's a digital marketing expert and affiliate marketer, and by now he's probably made over $500,000 using Marketing Boost. Let's see, we've got, these are great stories in here on how to use Marketing Boost, whether you're in insurance sales, direct sales, multi-level marketing. This one here, Brett Jones, over 1 million in sales leveraging Marketing Boost, and he's in the windshield replacement industry, windshield glass replacement. using the incentives to boost his sales and promote it. Marketing agencies, Marketing Boost is blowing up for many Marketing Boost agencies here. We've got the 𝗁𝗁cie𝘂𝘁𝘁, who, by the way, we now recommend if you need help getting it done for you, integrating Marketing Boost, and you need it done for you, you need your funnel built out, you want automation done, you want to be able to get a lead and have the trip sent automated to the client, then he's the guy to make that happen. So let's see, I may have some more people to approve. Boom. Join, admit. Let's see, admit. All right. Hey, sorry, let me get back to the group. So 𝗁𝗁cie𝘂𝘁𝘁 is one of the, again, a great partner that we have. He's an independent guy. He's got his own agency, but we recommend him because we see the work that he's done. And he's a great asset that you can hire very affordably to get integration and done for you, Marketing Boost integration done for you. So very good program to do there. Let's continue down here. We have all kinds of marketing collateral, incentive. We have a bunch of different funnels that are templates that you can use and modify. This is all free to you as a member. All of these templates, I'll show you where they are in the group. Here's another way to make money with Marketing Boost. Again, we were covering it, the commission schedule that we pay for your activations. So currently these prices are, we pay from 1 to 10 in Mexico. You can make up to $15 per certificate that is activated. In Europe and Asia and Australia, you get paid up to $10 if you're doing as many as 24 monthly activations or more. And in the US, it's up to $7 in commission if you're doing up to 24 a month or more. So 1 to 10 is 3 and up to $7 each. And this is paid monthly after we calculate that all out. So if you were doing an example, if you were handing out, we give an example here. If you're a serious marketer, automate your marketing with our API. If you had 25 redemptions per day, you'd be making an extra 135 grand a year on the redemptions of the activations alone, not including whatever it is that your product is that you sell. Now, I can tell you this, just giving them out like candy doesn't work. So if you decided I'm going to make 135 grand a year and just give away vacations, you know, at the local mall or something, that doesn't work. People won't, if they didn't do something to earn it, they won't believe it and they won't generate, you won't get the activations. So it's got to be something tied into your business, calls to action that they did, that they earned. You create urgency to do it. So what's it cost to join us? We do have a free 7-day trial. And for those of you that are still prospects, it's only $37 a month now. And by the way, if there's still any of you on the phone that are paying more than that, then you may want to look at the new pricing, because I'll go back to Marketing Boost. And so if let me log out of here and go back to the login page. We were getting last year as much as $197 a month for the gold membership. And as we launched 125 destinations around the world, and our goal was to go global and be able to, we essentially decided to offer our price at a rate that was a no-brainer, that anybody anybody could afford, you know. And so all the way to business owners in India and Pakistan, in the Philippines, etc., small business owners. We found that most of our business owners that are members of Marketing Boost are 1-man, 2-man, 3-man operations. The majority of our clients are not, you know, we probably have about 20% of our members are more than 10 employees or more. So we made it affordable, a no-brainer for anybody to be a member and anybody to give it a shot. I will say this: if you're a business owner, you gotta invest money and test things before you give up. So, you know, give it a 90-day whirl. Try and test and do different things, and realize that this investment at $37 a month is so affordable. that you can be giving away one trip a month as a bonus, as an incentive, as an engagement on your Facebook group, as what have you, and be worth your investment. All there we go, mute all. And I can allow participants. Okay, so now if you need to speak up, you can unmute yourself, and that covers that. Thank you. All right, so that covered the basics of Marketing Boost and redeem vacations. Again, when you send yourself, I just want to show you one thing. This is what, let me get back to sharing my screen. When you send somebody a certificate, this is what they get in their email. And after they activate it, actually, they'll get the email that says you successfully activated your complimentary vacation. And then they're going to get an email with the link to travel, to look for travel dates, and their password, which is they're usually the last 4 digits of their phone number, is the way that's built in automatically. So they log in, and then they can go to book their dates. They can start traveling, selecting dates, and pick a couple of dates like that, for example, and look at the hotel options. So it's all an online process. There's no hoops to jump through to use the certificate once they've activated it. We have been now, one of the things I wanted to go back to is to give you an idea, like with the way Marketing Boost was born, was we started giving away our own and building our own travel incentives because we're in the travel industry. And we wanted to generate more positive reviews for bookvip.com. So we started doing a campaign and would do a survey, which I could log into one of the products we use that Fur Patel can build out for you is integrate you into a product that is a really cool kind of a CRM. But for example, we do a survey within this CRM here. We send people that are traveling with Book VIP prior to their travel. We're sending them an email going, hey, you should, looks like we're excited your upcoming vacation. We hope you're ready. You're going to have a great stay, yada, yada. And then after they arrive, we're like, by the way, if you'll send us a video review of the property, we'll give you a 3-night complimentary hotel stay, and we tell them where to upload the video. And boom, I mean, we get thousands of video reviews. We have more video reviews than any other travel website in the world by offering the incentive as a bonus, as a reason to give us a video testimonial of them using our product. And boom, I mean, the credibility of thousands of positive video testimonials from clients that are on vacation for us has leveraged our sales to numbers we wouldn't have dreamed of, making us one of the fastest travel companies in North America. So how can something like this, what can that do for you? If this was the only thing you did it for, I was talking to one of our members in Australia this afternoon, and he's a agency that is planning on is using the incentives to generate referrals for his clients, not referrals rather, but referrals as well, actually, but using it to generate video testimonials and testimonials period, using the different incentives, which we do as well to, we use the hotel savings cards for redeem vacations. So I offer after they've used a travel trip, we're offering an incentive, a hotel savings card, that they'll give us a review for redeem vacations, and that is blown up. So now, for example, if I look at Trustpilot redeem vacations, I've got hundreds of reviews here now that are flowing. If I go to SiteJabber for redeem vacations, got hundreds of 500 reviews, and we just recently started with this company asking people to give us a review here. So if you ask, you shall receive. So we do a survey. We use the platform I'm talking about here to do a survey, asking them, hey, how was the trip? How's it going? How was the hotel? Is it living up to your expectation? And if they're thrilled, if they're happy, then we're saying, would you please give us a review? And we send them a link, and boom, we get it. So, These are just ideas on how you can build your business and leverage using the incentives, even just whether it be the complimentary trip or maybe the restaurant savings card. Again, micro calls to action rather a micro incentive for a micro call to action. Make it believable. Give me a written review and I'll give you a $100 hotel, again, you're only offering it to the people that are happy. Say, hey, if you give us a review, I'd love to give you a little bonus as well. So anyway, it's a very powerful way to generate additional positive reviews and additional revenue, and once you've got that, you're leveraging those reviews for more sales and what have you. Let me open it up to questions. Who might want to ask me some questions now?
Yeah, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is Lamont. I'm just getting on. I just got off work, so I apologize for getting on late. But the question is, I don't know if you covered this or anything, but I'm a return user of your product, of your service. And some of the things that was offered before, I try to make use of some of the ready-made, I guess, ads that you had, that you all had made up and everything, which I find to be, I got a lot of good feedback on them, but I wasn't able to, I don't know, apply them effectively. So is there any kind of training that y'all offer on how to apply this stuff effectively?
Not as much as we probably should have. We do webinars. One thing I would definitely do, although you are late getting on, so I wanted to point out, we do have within here is the member success story training webinars. This is a whole bunch of different people that have been using Marketing Boost very successfully. I would look to see if you find somebody in here that's got similar industry or what have you, and watch their video, or if you have time, watch them all, because you'll learn, you'll get ideas on exactly what they did and how they did it. They've been very open to sharing what they've done. So that can be very helpful. And as you pointed out, in the resource center, we have the landing pages for ClickFunnels, Builderall, Conversion Pros, Word Funnel, where these funnels are, again, they're templates that you can use. And if you're stuck, I would consider hiring our recommended person, 𝗁 Patel, to guide you, help build it for you. And he's very affordable at helping you build out the sales funnels, what videos to use, and build out the entire automation as well.
Okay. And one last question. I don't want to take up too much time, but the one thing that I know that I did run into a lot of questions from people is do they offer incentives on flights?
No, we do not have any offer or discount on flights.
Okay.
And I'll tell you what, years ago, the airline industry eliminated commissions to all travel agents. If we have any travel agents on the line, I'm sure you could confirm that. So other than international flights, they eliminated commissions on all domestic flights. So they really almost put most of the travel agencies out of business, because most of them made their money from combining hotel rooms and airfare. And so there is no real way, for a business like us to give away our commissions, for example, and share those savings on to the client. So there is no discounts there. Anyway, let's see what other questions. Let me read through some of these chats here. If anybody wants to jump in with a question, please do.
Can you hear me, Marco?
Yeah.
Hi, John, down here in Pensacola, Florida. How are you?
Great. How are you?
Good. Have you ever heard of corporate perks?
Yeah.
I'm wondering, can Marketing Boost be used such as like a corporate perk for instance, I'm a member of a networking group, okay? And in my net, like a BNI, and I have 20 members in my group. And if I want to expand that, can I offer Marketing Boost, to them as incentives for them to be able to use the platform as well?
You want to be able to give them a complimentary trip and what have you, or you want to let
Well,
them?
the trip is easy. I mean, giving them a trip is easy, and anything else that I get.
Right.
But is like, for instance, I was, I've been a part of corporate perks in the past, and it can get me like 50% discount on Office Depot and all this and all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can this somehow be used in that manner?
Probably so. We should probably have an offline, deeper conversation. You can reach out to me on Facebook and I'll help you think that through. See if that's an idea that we could build out, and then everybody else could use it with their corporate contacts as well. Somebody asked me here in the group, how do I get the $37 monthly rate? They're obviously probably paying more. Right here, remember, guys, we've got a chat team available most of the day. Right now, for example, I've got FlowJo available right now. So if you could log into your members portal, reach out to FlowJo and say, hey, you want the, switch me to the new rate, and we'll immediately take care of that. Okay, we've been promoting that on Facebook for a while and on email and text, but if you missed it, you can still get it. So we can drop you to the new price and so forth. All right.
Marco?
Yes.
Hi, it's Renee. I first wanted to say to those who may not have taken advantage of their vacation, I had an awesome time in Orlando in January. In fact, my question for you is with the follow-up, because I did my video and you helped me to get the 3-day, whatever the other voucher is. I have to wait to be able to use it, but will I, for that one, need to sit through a presentation?
No, none of them are required to take any kind of timeshare presentations at all. We used to do, over a year ago, we had you had to activate your certificate over the telephone and with our call center, and then our call center staff would pitch you upgrade opportunities, which included, in many cases, they included offers that if you accepted, it required you to attend a sales presentation.
Right.
It might include a larger unit plus attraction tickets to SeaWorld or Universal, but then you had to go through a presentation.
Right.
Currently, with the Redeemed Vacations program, everything is online. There is no phone call. There is no need to speak to a rep. There are no hoops to jump in. There is no upgrade pitches at all to any kind of timeshare product. Now,
Well,
we may bring back that. I'm sorry. We may bring back, and by popular demand, we keep getting requests to offer the all-inclusive upgrades in Mexico, which did require the timeshare, but they were so attractive. I mean, for another $199 or $299, a family of 4 would get all their meals and drinks included. So it would go from a regular hotel to an all-inclusive resort for only $199 or $299 more. So we may be bringing that back as an option. It will be a phone number on Redeem that will say, to call in for information on upgrading to all-inclusive. So if the client decides to do it, then there would be a presentation. But currently, none of the destinations have any kind of timeshare requirement.
Okay, I just wanted to say how amazing that is, because I have friends who always go to a Westgate property, not the same one that I stayed at, but they did not believe that I was going to be able to stay and not have to sit through one. And I told them it was true. I did get a call saying, hey, you can get free breakfast. And I told them, no, thank you, because I think I'll have to sit through the presentation. And they verified that I would. But other than that, I did not have to sit through anything. And I just wanted everybody to know how much of a game changer that is.
You bet it is, yeah. So we took that, again, that when we did it over the phone, we would offer those upgrades to everyone, but we're not doing that anymore. So it's not even something we do. Now, once you get to the resort, depending upon the hotel, the resort, which one it are, if it is a timeshare resort, which most of the ones we offer today are not. But if it is, they may have somebody on property that will offer you an incentive to do that, but it's not something, it's not something that you have to do.
Hey, Marco, this is Michael Johnson, and thanks a lot for helping us with this awesome product. I was wondering, is there any way that I can get a list of the hotels or whatever so I can send to some of my clients so that they can see what they might be able to or where they can book? Or how does that work?
Well, yes, there's a lot. Again, let me go back to the share my screen again. Oops, let me share a different screen. First place I want to send you for that is go to the Facebook group and go to the files section in our Facebook group. Hit files, and here you'll find the hotel lists. You'll find the destination lists. You typically want to show people the destination lists to choose from. And the hotels are going to vary based on the dates that they want to go and what's available. So we do have a spreadsheet with all of the participating hotels, but the hotels are going to vary as far as which ones are available based on the dates the client puts in. So we may show a particular hotel on the spreadsheet of what participating hotel for Hawaii. It doesn't mean it's going to be available for every selected dates.
Okay. So I just reached out to the Facebook group, and I'm waiting to be accepted so I can get to that get to the list.
Very well. We'll get you accepted.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Next question?
I have a question. When we issue the vouchers out, they have 7 days to activate it. If they run past the 7 days, do we need to reissue them another voucher, or is there a way that they can go in and start over the process after the 7 days?
No, after the 7 days, it would expire, and currently it will give them actually 14 days. It will give them another round automatically of another 7 days, and if they don't activate it within the 14 days, it will expire. And if they reach back out to you, then you could send them another one.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. And the reason we do that, again, I covered it earlier. Again, first of all, if there is no time frame on that, then they'll never get around to doing it, for one. And so nobody, it's just, they'll procrastinate it and they'll never use it, for one. Second is, reason we do it is things change and destinations get eliminated, for example, and new ones come in, or rates might, whatever it might be, things can change in the real business world. And so we don't want to be exposed to an offer that we gave you, that you gave out to the world for more than 7 days, or actually 30 days, because we provide you with a printed certificate option. But if we need to make a change, then we're going to fulfill whatever we previously had out there, but it may have to change going forward. For example, I mentioned earlier in the call that Gatlinburg is no longer available, but everybody who previously activated a Gatlinburg certificate, they can log in, they can select dates, they can travel to Gatlinburg, but it's not available for you to send a new incentive to somebody to Gatlinburg right now for the time being. So for the time being, that destination is no longer available. And that's what I mean by one of the rules. Let me point this out to everybody. And I ask you, is my screen, are you seeing my Marketing Boost page? Are you guys seeing the Marketing Boost?
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Thanks.
Yes.
So at the bottom of the Marketing Boost page, I would ask you to please come down here, and this is something you're agreeing to when you use Marketing Boost, the members' terms of service. please check out the do's and don'ts of what the best practices right here are right here, the do's and don'ts of Marketing Boost within our terms of service. And then also read this carefully here. There are some things that we don't want you to be in violation of, such as, for example, one of the rules that we're asking you to participate in is that you will send out the incentive to the consumer immediately upon whatever your call to action is. So this should not be something where it's like travel on demand. They shouldn't be where you tell them, yeah, just contact me when you're ready to travel and I'll send you a certificate, because that is not how the program is designed. That you should be sending them the incentive immediately upon quickly upon the call to action that you had, and then let them activate it within that 7 or 30-day window, and so forth. You should not be acting as a travel agent and booking travel for your clients with our product. It is not a travel agency product in the idea that you can book travel for your clients. It is not that. So again, please read this carefully so that you are not in violation of any of the terms of use. We have recently had to cut and cancel a number of members for how they use our product. So you can't sell our incentives, you can't barter them, and so forth. Okay.
Marco, I have a question.
Sure.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. This is Denise Dukes from Montgomery, Alabama. I signed up right before COVID, and I paid the year price of $15.97. And that was back in July, because it's showing on my back office that it doesn't expire until July 22nd of 2021. So I paid the $1,597, and then COVID hit. So I wasn't able really to do anything with, that membership for the whole, till now, really, until now things are starting to lift. So as far as the new rate, and how would you guys, do I need to contact someone at the central office and you guys can work with me on extending my membership out or prorating me some type of way for that?
Yes, we did provide everyone with at least 3 months. But anyway, in your membership, on your login page, we have the live chat. If you're still seeing my screen.
Yes, sir.
The live chat, reach out to them, and let's take a look at what did we extend you additional time, and we'll work with you on giving you, make sure you've got some additional time there too.
Okay, it's showing paused on there right now. Is that paused? What does that mean?
I'm sorry, what?
It's showing like gold member, but it's on by the side of saying paused. PAUSED, like it's on pause. It's not active. It's just saying paused.
That's your account says pause?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then yeah, I don't know if you did that on purpose, or if not, again, the live chat team can certainly unpause that and extend your membership.
Okay, maybe they did that because of COVID or something. I'm not sure.
Right.
Okay.
I believe I'm sorry, this is Catalina. They paused it because of the new rating, so that way they won't debit out of your account. I believe they're just going to extend it at the end.
Yeah, we were giving people more time and a chance to switch it out to the new rate as well. So.
Okay.
But yeah, please reach out to our team there, and we can look at your account and go through it all with you.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, sir. And let's see.
Let's take a look at the chat. If anybody else wants to jump in with another question.
The other thing, Marco, I'm sorry. I tried to upgrade. This was again before COVID, to the Book VIP on the Book VIP Plus website. I wanted to upgrade to, to be able to get those 80% deals all along. That wasn't available. Is it available now? Do you know?
On Book VIP, or are you talking about Book VIP Plus?
Book VIP Plus.
Right. Yeah, Book VIP Plus, you can join. There's not really you have access with the hotel savings cards to the savings without joining. So there's not much of a additional value to joining for $19.95 a month, since you can continue to give yourself as many of the hotel savings cards as you want.
Okay, because I saw the silver plan for $19.99 and then the gold plan for $199 a year.
Yeah, and the gold, let's see. Yeah, that one does give you more options. That gives you discounts on cruises. The standard hotel savings will give you discounts on hotel rooms around the world. But if you do get the $199, then you can save on cruises, on condo weeks all over the world, on vacation homes. So there is a value in taking advantage of that upgrade.
So that's not really additional savings on the hotels and resorts.
The additional savings on the hotels. It'll be the same savings you get with the hotel savings card.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. I
You're very
appreciate it.
welcome. You're welcome. I see other additional questions, people coming in again with the question that you're on the $197 plan. Please reach out. They will make it retroactive. We will get your plan changed. Okay. And let's see. Next person, any other questions? It's got to be more questions.
My question is I'm sorry, Catalina, just a quick question. If someone books at Redeem and they had problems booking, who would they contact? Is there a chat room to contact, or do they just contact Marketing Boost?
No. If you're in Redeem Vacations, we have a chat team available. You can see the screen here right now. It's not available this hour of the night, but there's also a contact us form, or there's the leave a message form here, or a live chat during most 7 days a week during normal business hours. So we are available here to immediately jump on a problem and solve it and so forth. I think they work till about 7 p.m. from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. 7 days a week.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Next question.
Mark, I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a travel blog and a product website that mainly focuses on Hawaii. And I bought last year before COVID, I bought a Hawaii certificate just for myself, just to see what it was like, what was available. And before everything started, I noticed there were really great properties in there. Hilton Hawaiian Village in Honolulu. And then since COVID, or in the last couple of months, when I've gone back in just to look to see what was available, I noticed that those super nice properties are not in there anymore. Are there any plans to, or any indication whether those properties, those types of properties will come back? Or is it going to be the Astons, Aqua?
Probably. We're working on it, but and likely we'll get some of them back. But Hawaii's pretty tough because
yes,
they don't. Again, it's a very popular destination.
Yes.
And as the travel starts to boom again, it's a tough place to get participants in this free trip program.
Yeah.
So I don't want to promise those are coming back, as they may or may not. So
right. Okay.
Realistic.
Yeah. If that section of that product was I think developed a little bit more, or if there were more choices there, I think I could really
do boom with it, right?
Bang up business with it. But
okay,
that's why I wanted to ask the question, just to see where you guys were at with it.
Yeah, what you might try is you use the second most highly popular. Like for example, Vegas has 70,000 hotel rooms,
right?
All over, and so we can always find decent hotels for the promotion there. So if you sell Hawaii, for example, you say you get a bonus trip in Las Vegas, and you'll be and they'll have
Yeah.
great options.
Yeah.
So-
That's the way I set it up. So I have a Shopify store, and in order to promote an additional purchase by the customer, I was able to set up the Shopify link with Zaffer, is that right? And it works really good. And so I was able to make a promotion, at like a $100 or $200 purchase, $300, $400, $500 level purchase. The more they purchase, sort of.
To end the meeting. Thank you for watching part 1 of the Marketing Boost 101 seminar. Part 2 coming up is question and answer session from the public. Stay tuned, you'll love it.